fact that we've saved as many people as we have is a f***ing miracle. But you didn't save Leah. No, I didn't.
You and we've spoken at great length about this emotional journey that Robby finds himself on this season. We've also been speaking about how he has learned to compartmentalize trauma to just sort of get on with the day. It's become something of a survival tactic for him. Do you think there's any one sort of stimuli here, whether it be Jake asking Robby why he couldn't save Leah, or just the fact that he is back in this room where 4 years ago he took Adamson off ECMO, that ultimately is the thing that makes him snap, that leads to this meltdown?
I think we've been watching this come all day, and that it was, if one factor didn't line up, if the stars had aligned slightly differently, maybe this could have been averted, but it's all of it. It's all of it coming at once in that room. And, to whatever degree Jake holds Robby responsible, Robby holds himself 10 times more responsible, even if there's nothing he could have done. Just the fact that he couldn't perform the miracle is enough to put him into a shame spiral.
And I don't know how many people I've helped today, but I can tell you every other person who has died.
And then having that potentially sever the one familial tie, the one anchoring relationship that he feels, good about, just is this proverbial straw that breaks the camel's back.
I'm sorry. Sorry, you gotta go, man. You gotta go. You gotta go.
Wait, Robby, wait.
The inability to hold it back any longer, the desire to not have Jake be attendant to it, not watch it, get him out of the room, all of that just kind of snowballed.
A scene like this requires you to get to a very dark place. Every actor's process differs. How do you get there?
Well, I'm a little funny, I look at days of work like that like Christmas morning. I can't tell you how much I was looking forward to that day. I've been waiting for that day for 5 years. A day where I could go in there and one-to-one channel my own pent-up grief, disappointment, anger, frustration, fear that I've been carrying. It was harder to keep it in over the course of the season, where it was inappropriate to have it come out, than it was to shoot that. And when I just remember thinking, like, in the way that actors can be masochists, like, ooh boy, today I get to some shit up.
Did knowing it was all building to this and all this anticipation leading to this moment make it easier to tap into all that when it finally came time to wheel Jake out of the room and just...
Oh yeah, it's been a wonderful drumbeat. It's been a wonderful metronomic sort of, the whole thing has been a gift to be able to have this sort of singular piece of music that exists in this larger tapestry of Robby's emotional rise and fall and hopeful rise again. It's just been an absolute dream come true. It's exactly the kind of work that turns me on. It's such fine brush work. It's really detailed. You have to bring in the last episode into the next, and the last 2 into the next, and the last 3 into the next. And I love the challenge. I love the focus. I love the sense of camaraderie it fostered among everybody working in there together. We fed off of each other, and and we got to spike the football. It went well.
When viewers get to the end of this episode, I'm sure the question on their minds is going to be, how does Robby pick himself up, go back out there, and be the leader that everyone needs him to be? How does he even begin to get himself up off that floor?
At this moment, I don't know that he can. I think that this is the thing that he's been most fearing, that this tidal wave would no longer be able to be held back, and that compartments overflowing, systems failure, damage control, inoperable, danger, Will Robinson, mayday, going down. And in that moment, he has no idea how to get the shit back up.